And we live. We're not live. We rebroadcast, I guess is what they call these. But yeah, good morning. It's Monday. Just got to work. I'm gonna try to eat real quick, but I had this thought and I want to share it before I forgot it. So you know the expression, you are what you eat? Right now I'm gonna eat a Wawa sausage croissant. It sounds really fancy, but it's from Wawa. Although Wawa, since I came back to the States, has been doing their thing, right? But but in general, you're supposed to eat green foods and healthy. You are what you eat. Now, some people might take that, well, what if I eat an apple? Am I an apple? No, you're not an apple, but you know what they mean. There's also the expression, you are the average, I don't know how they say it, but the 5 people that are around you, you are the combination of them. It's not said that way, but you know what I'm trying to say. I hang out by myself 99% of the time, so am I the average of nothing? But again, anything you say can be twisted. But gotta make space. This is gonna be really short, so I'm sorry I'm rushing. Wasn't planning on making a video, but I started listening to a new book. You say you always listen to a new book. I do. Well, not always, but here, follow this, right? So the book I'm reading is talking about being your authentic self. You know, it's one of those books, self-help books. Self-help books. But listen, now I know it isn't. Well, I'm gonna go with this one, right? So all the book is saying is you're perfect just the way. No, it doesn't say it that way. It says a lot of stuff. I just started reading. I'm like 45 minutes in, but it's like for example, it's saying something like, don't play the victim. Take responsibility for the situations that are in your life. It says, get out of your head. Now, all this is, we hear it all the time. Different coaches might say this, life coaches, football coaches. But, you know, it's true. And the effect that it has on me, I stand a little tall, like, like lean into it. You hear what I just said? I stand a little taller, but I lean into it. You know what I mean. But just this 45 minutes of this stupid little audiobook I have, it got me. I went to the bookstore yesterday. I saw that they're doing an open mic poetry reading, and I'm gonna do it. I'm not doing it because the book made me do it, but because in my brain I'm thinking, well, it's a poetry reading, and poetry and rap similar. You know, the snobby people. I don't know if snobby people look like that. Actually, they do. They make their snobby face like, rap is not poetry. I'll probably be the only black person there. But I don't care. That's me. And the fact that I go there when I make a video, it's on Thursday night. So on Friday, it's going to be like, yo, last night I did this, and I have new content. That's how I did it in Japan. You know, I just did stuff, and that's how stuff happened. Now, am I always like this? Nope. Some days I'm down and depressed. Those days I try my best not to hop on. Actually, I do make videos, but I just don't post them because I don't want to put out that energy into the world. And I just delete it. And then on days I'm like this, and then, but like, life is just, so here's a challenge. Go to any one of my old videos, right? And in the comment, ask me what I was reading at that time. And I'm pretty sure I'll know what I was reading by what I was talking about in that video. If I'm reading some like, you can do it, I just exude it. And if I wasn't reading anything, I fall back onto how I just, because here's the thing, right? Like a muscle, like if you work out, you get all that body mass and you're all like, rawr. But if you stop working out, Now, you can still eat healthy, but you just stop working out. Your muscles will kind of disappear. Correct me if I'm wrong. If you're fluent in some language, the minute you stop speaking it, you kind of lose it. Well, it's the same thing with your mental. It is a brain. Your brain is a muscle. So if you stop feeding your brain with positive things, or you feed it with junk, like if you sat there and watched World Star, at least for me, I was watching it for a little bit. It would make me so mad. Like, why are they like this? Why can't they just love? Because it's always fighting. Or, I'm not even going to. Or if you listen to the news 24/7, not saying you shouldn't listen to it. You should know what's going around in your area and in the rest of the world. But if you just watch it every day. Or if you watch rom-coms, it got to be balanced, right? But eventually you're going to start mimicking. I believe you're going to start mimicking or getting desensitized, or it has an inverse effect. So, yeah. Now, what is my action for the people? Should you go out there and read the books I read? Probably not. It's not for everyone. It took me a long time to figure that out. And I've never been that guy. People who eat really healthy, they try to push it on you. You gotta eat healthy, man. Like, I'm good. I know I'm not good, but I'm good. Or people who drink. People do that. I won't do that. But I do want to say, anything that flows from the things I do, I point back to it. I didn't wake up one morning and say I want to go to business school. That didn't happen. I read a book and it said, you're financially illiterate. And that hit me. I like to think I'm a cultured, well-spoken person. But my finances, as I was saying in another video, have always been sketchy. I want to believe, since I went to MBA school, it has... Well, I got nice with Excel, man. I put things in there. And I could do, not big projections. I'm not nice with it, but at least just throw it in Excel and then put numbers in there like, okay. A form of budgeting. And that has helped me save money. It helped me with some projects, etc., etc. And then I was in a group and we were doing they wanted to make t-shirts. And I'm like, I don't think this is a great idea unless we do it right. If we buy the shirts in bulk, then we can get that unit price down. Then we may be able to have a profit. But they were buying it from like a Walmart kind of store. And Walmart, the prices are cheap, but it's not cheap. And then when I was doing the calculations, like we'd have to sell it at this price point to get a profit. And I didn't want to say it because I didn't want to be that guy. I'm always that guy. So I didn't say anything. I did it, but I just kind of crumpled up the paper. But I don't think we ever made a profit from it. Nor do I think anybody wears the shirt. That was the hardest part. I wear the shirt. You might see it from time to time. I wore that shirt when I make my videos. I mean, there was a thing where 50 Cent was saying that his members didn't want to wear the Reeboks, the 50 Cent G-Unit shoes. And they missed out on $50,000 in like promotion or whatever money, endorsement money. It's $50,000. But it was like that. People didn't want to wear the clothes that we spent so much time. So it's just like, who's going to wear the clothes if they don't see the people who made the clothes wearing the clothes? And it was just a big thing, but I can say this tastes like shit. I mean, it tastes all right, but it's like, it was sitting there. Yeah. But anyway, I just want to share that thought. And tonight, I ordered a mic. So I'm going to have like a proper mic. Now, the thing is, I'm going to try what I've been using and try this one. I'm going to put it out there. And if no one says, wow, your audio, your mic sounds really nice, which I don't think anybody will. And if it has no discernible effects, I'm returning that bitch. But apparently, a better mic or different mics. So you can EQ and you can like match frequencies from other mics. You could use mic emulators, but that source, the source sound that you're recording is like if you take a picture on a film camera, it has distortions already in it because of the film. Now you could take a very clean picture with your iPhone and then run it through some film filter and it may look the same. No one, unless they know. So it's kind of like one of those things. Unless you know, it's kind of like I could be shooting this on a Red camera. For those who know, Red camera. But how cumbersome would that be? I have this big ass camera. I would have to like have some kind of stand, and then the depth of field would be all weird because I got to get it just right, and then boom. And then someone's like, wow, that is a really nice video. But it's still going to be the content that I'm talking about, which, who cares, right? But, so, what I suggest, just hear me out. You don't got to read self-help books. You don't got to da-da-da-da. But, try this. I mean, it's Monday, so try it for a week and let me know how it works out for you. Try to think positively about your situation. Yeah, it sucks. Someone emailed me the other day. I don't think they watched my video, so I replied in this way. But he's like, hey man, how's everything going? How's your life? How's your dad? And I talk about this all the time in my videos, but I don't think he watched them. So I just said, it sucks, and I'm making the best of it, which is not a lie. That is the truth. It sucks. But anyway. And he's like, I hope things are working out for you. I'm not a big hope. Don't hope something for me. Show me or make it happen, but hoping? I hope that car never breaks down. But unless I do something to help that person have a car what's my hope? It's a waste of air. I know it's what people say. They want to hear it. I don't want to hear it. But anyway. But try to think of, so for example, instead of thinking that he's just being whatever, I need to think that's a person who he wants the best for me. He's not wishing ill will on me and mine, and I should not receive it as such and accept. Now this is kind of that space thing. Some people do this naturally. For me, I need to like go through the process and then maybe go back and say thank you. Right, that's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna say thank you. And there you go. It's a process. But all this stems from, I put that positive stuff in my brain on the way up here driving, and now I'm having this output of this. And if one person of all the people who watch me output some positiveness, the life, versus if I started on some negative, I just start with a negative video, I'm talking about a negative topic about some negative things, which there's a lot in this world. And then in the feed, there'd be a bunch of people being negative about the negative thing. And then you might walk away all negative. That happens too, man. But anyway, let me try to eat. I don't even like this, man. I'm not going to buy it no more. I'm going to shun it from my breakfast. All right, peace.